Morning folks, Massey Dave. It's another day. Must be, Wednesday. I can never remember what day of the week it is. Anyway, thanks for your comments and likes last night, and welcome all the new subscribers and anybody else who's watched it. So we just got here to work, and there's another one arrived. Ah dear, so we'll get on with that in a bit, but we've got that Millfield job to get checked over and done, and then get that out of the way and gone, and see what we can get on the 1200 done today. Might try and do some shot blasting. We'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get unlocked and have a cup of tea. Well, in the space of 6 weeks since this one's MOT'd, it's done about 100 miles, and that was including coming back from MOT, customer taking it back and customer bring it back here again. But so they've probably done 60 odd miles. So still got to go through the routine of checking everything, because could be a nail in the tyre, bolt could have come loose, something could be hanging off. So, but thankfully, all looking okay. So yeah, we'll get it on the floor and get the paperwork done. Ring him up and tell him to come pick it up. Let's see if this is going to start. Brilliant. Obviously we fixed it. Pleased with that. That's what you used to be. Cranking it over for bloody ever. Right, let's get this lot swapped round. Get on with this thing. So we're back here doing a bit on the 1200 now. We'll make a start on like the horse box in a bit. When Apprentice arrives, you get the wheel trims off. So yeah, I've just got the thing back straight again. I've checked the bolts on the drive shafts and the two nuts that hold the drive shafts onto the back end. I've just adjusted up one of the brakes on the right hand side on the rear while it's still up in the air. So quite simple to do. You basically jack it up, you've got to do it on one axle so you can turn the wheels, because obviously it's locked 4-wheel drive. So yeah, you tighten the adjusting nut on the rod down there, so tighten it up so you can't turn the wheel, and slacken it off one turn. And that should be, well, that's how the book says to do it. So yeah, hopefully when the brakes are activated, that will lock up. So we'll get and do the other side. So we've got some more nuts coming, because I need some locking nuts to go on them. So we'll get those done. There's a split pin to go in down there, and then yeah, that's the back done, and we can get the front lifted up and do the same on the front. Just check the brakes, get those adjusted up now. So yeah, progress. Say we've got in there and got the spanner on that, checked all those for tightness, and the two nuts down in there with my very special tool. So yeah, they're done. We've got that one washed off, tyres done and checked, lights done. We've got a load, I'll let that drip dry for a bit before we go and tap it round. We've got a load of bits here fished out for the 1200. Got the shot blasting pot, so we'll get suited up and blast these bits and pieces and see if they can get cleaned up and a bit of primer on today. Apprentice is busy up here doing a few bits. Got the pipe work for the heater in the cab. Giving that a clean up. Giving that a good polish.
Yes.
Yeah, good out. Yeah, smiley face. You're not dirty yet, but you're smiling.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, new heater matrix to go in the cab. So I'll leave her to do that while I go and get very gritty and sandy.
Well, he's not cleaned it off too well under here. It's still a bit dirty, isn't it? Got to find the tyre dates. Okay. So, whilst he's been trying to look busy, I have done all of this today. And looking through the book, I have worked out that these tractors are female because they require these to be fitted.
Well, after some serious shot blasting, because some of that paint was horrible to get off, we got these bits done for the 1200. We've got the cradle done for the 1250, and they were absolute sods. I don't know what paint was on there, but it was like rubber. So they're all primed up. So hopefully tomorrow, after MOT, we can get them looking red. Meanwhile, in the land of Apprentice, been busy. Steering columns all cleaned up and painted up. And tinkering with dashboard bits.
Yep.
Slow and steady, just coming together. Morning folks, Thursday morning. Yeah, we've got this one to do MOT shortly. So we've just done the quick usual walk round, check round, chuck my tools in, so we're ready to go for that. But yeah, when we get back from that, we'll get some red paint on those bits I did yesterday. But when I arrived this morning, there was a delivery outside the door. Some nice nuts and other washers and things. So thank you, James at Western Superman Fasteners. Much appreciated for dropping those in. Here we go, we've got some 3/4 flat wash and spring washers. And the nuts for the brake adjusters. And I was missing those, so yeah, they're only like a half nut. So we've got plenty of those in stock now. I'm still just emptying my knife out of blasting grit from yesterday because it got absolutely covered outside. So right, let's get the show on the road and start not really the start I wanted. Found that was slipping, broke, and I didn't have to sort that out. So hopefully get this lot back now and get on our way. Not the start. Right, there we go. Red paint on, and they look a damn sight better than they did yesterday because that paint that was on there was an absolute arse to get off. But yeah, they're looking quite shiny. So we've got the hitch done there for the 1250. Again, that's come up all right. And then yeah, other bits for the 1200 there. The goes in the roof of the cab, side panels for front of the bonnet, the rear back cover. Again, yeah, I don't even see my legs in it. Look at that, nice and shiny. Steering pump and a few other oddsies. So yeah, after this morning's events, early start, MOT, we got some progress this morning. So yeah, marvellous. And Apprentice is up there, another phone call about her. Things are moving forwards at a pace now. Seems to be phone calls every day for her. So let's hope authorities and schools and all the rest of it finally realise that yeah, he does need some special help because he's a special little boy. So yeah, we'll let this lot dry off and find something else to do in the meantime. They can't be having a little lie down underneath something. So we're yeah, under the back end, and we've got it's not the best of shots, but slave cylinders adjusted up both sides, locking nuts on, and we've got the split pins in on both of those. So yeah, it's nice to have a little lie down. Been working hard, such a hard life here. Right, pitch is done, painted. Let's have a move around here. I think I'm not going to tackle this bit just yet, but I should get that bit out. We'll see if we can get that cleaned up, tidied up, shot blasted and painted. Let's move this out of the way. At least that's working now. So let's move this lot and get that in the workshop and cut some of the rubbish off that we don't need. Delivery. That's the starter motor off the 1200 from last Saturday. Been checked and serviced, overhauled, whatever, and sent the alternator off for this one. So that's been done and sorted as well. So that's 2 items. That can go ready to go back on here, and that one to take on Saturday for going and pulling that 1200 apart. So we got this in. Bit of work to do on this. Bits to cut off. Bits to tidy up. So he's been here with a gas axe, so we might try and tidy that up. A few extra holes in places that shouldn't be holes. Bit of something was welded on there. Quite a few extra holes here. I would imagine he might have had a high-ab or a fifth wheel or something on there at one point in his life. So all of these will have to get welded up because we don't need them. Oh yeah, it's going to want a good shot blasting. I'll say extra whole bit of heat going to need there for beating that back flat again. Oh yeah, and that bit needs a bit of new tube welded on there. But yeah, sure we can sort it.
Just trying to look busy. I've got dashboard done, just a few more bits to repair. Little bits like that, they all need repairing. And the original ashtray all done. He's probably going over the same bit just to make himself look busy.
Well, a bit of time, we built some weld up there in the dodgy places and filled up some of the holes that were drilled so they can be ground off. Just got to get some gas on here, heat that up, and give it a good beat back because it's sticking out a bit on the inside. Been welded the backs of all those holes as well, so that's all ready to grind off and tidy up. Now just got that side to deal with. And Apprentice, so I think you've been busy, haven't you? Yeah. Hopefully you have. Not stood there watching me. You've got a what? Oh dear, don't ask. Well folks, that's about a wrap for today. Hope you enjoy the Apprentice cam footage. Oh dear. So yeah, anyway, do the usual, click the old like, subscribe, give us a share, be much appreciated. And yeah, hope you enjoy what you see. So yeah, until the next time, I'm going home. So I'll catch you next time.